Business Spotlight, we're shining the light on Supreme Coffee Service. And joining us today, Denise Rex. And thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, first of all, let's start with your history because it's a rich history. Your dad started the business. Tell us more.
My dad started the business in the 70s. It was incorporated in 1974. It grew into the 80s. It was very big then. There are several other, not several, but a few other coffee service businesses that were kind of out at the same time. And then it progressed into a vending company, coffee service. And back then we used to call the customers on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then we would ship their product on Thursday and they would receive it on Friday. It originally started out a route system, evolved into the UPS, and now we're back into a route system.
Wow, all right. And so tell us about the kind of services. Has it stayed the same since your dad started it, or have you branched off into some new things?
No, it's stayed the same. It's the same concept. We provide the equipment. We sell our coffee to the customer. That's the deal. You use our equipment, you buy our coffee. And it's been the same ever since. The route system allows us to give quality service to the customer because we see them. We go in, we see what their needs are, we talk with them, we know how to service them properly.
Let's talk a little bit more about the coffee. I mean, from what your website said, your dad, personally was involved in that and found the coffee place that you guys use.
My dad used a roaster out of Atlanta, and that was a very large roaster. That's kind of scaled down into a small roaster. So how that works is I order my coffee quarterly. And when I place my order for coffee, they roast it, they grind it, they package it in the little pillows, they box it, and they ship it to me. It's as fresh as you can get. In the beginning, they worked on blends. I have 3 or 4 different blends, weaker, stronger, that kind of thing.
Wow, all right. So do you love coffee? I mean, coffee might be in your blood a little bit.
It is in my blood a little bit. Yes, I do love coffee. I do. And I love the business and I love the idea of it.
Right, yeah. And I assume is it basically companies from all sizes that use the service since you offer the equipment and all that?
Yes, here's how it works. Office coffee service is a little challenging to explain to people because people ask me, do you have a shop? Do you sell coffee? How do you do it? And here's how it works. Businesses usually supply coffee service for their employees. That's what it is. And so I put the equipment into the business, and the agreement is that I service the equipment as it's needed, and they buy their coffee exclusively from me. If I'm doing my job, you don't know I've been to your business. I come in, I check your supplies, I know what you need. Maybe somebody in your office signs the slip, and I'm out the door. It should be that way because you don't want to that's another thing in your business you don't want to have to deal with. Now, I do interact with a lot of customers and I do enjoy that. But the goal is for me to do my job and get in and out, and you don't have to deal with it.
Well, Denise, it is fascinating to hear the story of this company and the rich family history. So I'm glad you shared with us. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right, don't go away. First Edition continues in a moment.